everybody. How are we tonight? Are we ready to do this?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. This is Kathy Jo. She's ready.
Hi.
Okay. So I want to kind of see who's here. Everybody's here. Hello, friends. I saw a few people here early, so I did notice that we had Kilco Whiskey in here first. Good to see you. And Scott Pigsley says cheers. So cheers, Scott. Lil is here. How are you feeling, Lil? Good to see ya. Whiskey Mountains, Adriana. Nice to see you. She says she is ready to get Kathy Jo drinking some bourbon. Let's see. Jason Busey's in the house. Hello, sir. We've got Bubble Bath Bourbon. Hey, Nate, what's up? Woohoo, let's do this, he says. Livewire Whiskey. How you doing, Mike? Mike's going to track for me for our giveaway tonight. Thank you so much. Slapshot's here. Cheers. Hot Ramen's in the house with Big Vic as well. And Pinch Hitter Whiskey Lounge is here. Cheers, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. And sliding in, we've got Bourbon Baller. Cheers. Old Man Joe is here. Okay, so I'll jump back and see who else joins us. But right now, let's talk about tonight.
Yes.
So,
I'm excited.
Kathy Jo's my new friend. For those of you who didn't think I had friends, she is proof that I do.
I exist.
Yes. So, hello, T276. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Guys, if you haven't, on your way in, don't forget to click that like button. It really helps out a small channel like mine. So here's the story. Here's the scoop. I met Kathy Jo. You've all heard me talk about how I was lucky enough at my new house to have a winery like 3 blocks up the street.
Yes.
And
the best one too.
It's pretty good. It's called Sol Invictus. So if you ever get in my neck of the woods, we got to go check it out. Cheers, John Chi. How are you? Good to see you. And I missed Isaias is here. Okay. So Sol Invictus, it's just up the road and the owners are wonderful. They're only open on the weekends and it's become Will and my little mini date night every week on Sunday nights. Yeah. So we head up the street and just for about an hour or so, have a couple glasses of wine.
Yes.
And we met Kathy Jo and her husband and Mustard.
And Mustard.
So Mustard, you will get to hopefully see a little bit later.
She'll make an appearance.
She'll make an appearance.
At least one.
And she is freaking adorable. It is her little long-haired dachshund puppy, who's just a little bit bigger than my Ellie. So they have become friends as well. Cheers, Northwest Bourbon and Stacy H. Always good to see you guys. And there's Richie Z. Cheers, Richie Z. DC is here. And I feel like I missed someone, but maybe I didn't. Okay. So anyway, we met up there at the winery. We've drank a lot of wine together. Some of you have seen me after I've gone to the winery on Sunday nights, and we don't talk about that because that's embarrassing. So anyway, we kind of became friends.
Fast friends.
Yes.
Yes. And so did our husbands.
Yeah.
And definitely our dogs.
Will has a friend. Will has a friend, Tim, now. So, Mr. Whiskey Shits ladies in the house. Cheers, Roxanne. Good to see you. So the other day we were like, why don't you guys stop by the house before we go to the winery? And they came out to the bar and we hung out. The guys had a cigar and then, history was made. So I said to her, why don't you let me pour you a blind flight of bourbon and we'll see what you like?
Yes.
Yes, Adriana, puppy friends and hubby friends. It is the perfect combination. And no, Mike, you and Will are still best friends. I don't think Tim's gotten there yet, but you may want to come down.
It's only been a few weeks.
Yeah, you may want to come down and hold your ground on that one. So anyway, that's what I did. I poured her. I'll tell you what she's drinking. She knows what she's drinking. She just doesn't know what glass they're in. So cheers, Tim Evans. Meet my new friend, Kathy Jo. Okay, so what we're drinking tonight is we're doing the Michter's small batch.
Here we go.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. In no particular order.
No particular order. We threw in a little Weller Antique 107.
I can be in a white, these. These are good.
Yes, we did a rare breed.
Oof, now we're getting to the reaching ones.
Yep. Woodford Reserve.
Yes. Okay,
and Old Forester 1910.
Yes.
And hot ramen, that is just mean. Okay. Looks like we've got...
I already know that I don't like PD. Okay.
That's why we're friends.
Yes. So we're not going to start there.
I saw someone... Oh, hi, Clifton from Bourbon Bites. He's in here. Speaking of seeing me after I drink wine. Okay. So we're going to do this. Also tonight, I've got Mike is tracking for our giveaway. I am going to give away tonight a Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C921. So every $5 donation to my channel, which helps support different things like this, every $5 gets you an entry. There's PayPal and Venmo links in the description. It looks like my mods are going to start dropping those links. Tag Livewire Whiskey in the chat and let them know how many entries you put in. And at the end of the stream, we'll randomize it and someone will win the bottle of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Yes.
Okay. Independent Joe, thank you so much for dropping some links. And there's some channels in here that are awesome. So we'll be dropping links to those as well. Go check them out. Whiskey Third, hello. Thanks for coming and joining us tonight. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you?
Okay.
All right. So play along with us. Drop in chat what you think she's drinking when we're going through. I am just sipping on my usual Freeland Spirits bourbon from Portland. So we're going to go and start. We've got A, B, C, D, and E. We're using, I can't show you because the glasses would go flying, but we're using the wonderful flight board that Mike Stahl from Livewire Whiskeys made for me.
Yeah.
My husband got it for Christmas.
And I might try and use it as a cheat sheet because it has some really nice like notes all
the notes
lined up.
Yes.
I probably won't hit them at all.
That's okay.
But they're there.
Have you not ever watched my channel? I mean, it's okay. I even asked her, I'm like, we could do it on ice. We could do it neat. She chose neat.
Yes.
So Stacey H, yes, she is drinking bourbon. You know, and quite honestly, I wanted to pick some things that were fairly lower proof and that were pretty easy for her to find with the exception of the Weller. So
yes. And Bubble Bath Bourbon asked how much whiskey have you had before now?
Tonight?
Right,
Oh,
tonight
you.
or in general. I mean, I think me. I can answer that. So I believe I was like right at 21 the first time I had a whiskey. And when my husband and I first started, like on our first date, he did a whiskey blind taste test with me. And he introduced me to Canadian whiskeys, which are typically kind of my go-to. I mean, my go-to is wine, if we're being totally honest. But if I'm going to have whiskey, I'm usually going for a Canadian whiskey. So bourbons are still very new to me. And that's kind of where we are. I've had some nights with whiskey.
So when you had your first whiskey at
Yes.
21, what was it?
It was Snake River Stampede whiskey.
Oh, that's a local one. That's a local one here in Idaho.
An amazing one. My favorite still.
She brought me a bottle of that when they came to visit. And yeah, it was pretty solid.
Yes.
So Scott Pixley would also like to add one of my challenge coins that he has. He'd like to add that to the giveaway. So we will have two drawings for the challenge coin and the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C921. Okay. Who else? Did I miss any other questions? People remember the whiskey they had at 21? No. I think that's 21 is when I learned how to do a kamikaze shot. And I don't remember a lot after that. So that's why I don't take shots. Okay. So go ahead and start with A. You're going to want to start by kind of smelling.
All right.
I did let these open up a little bit because a couple of them were neck pours. So, and then when you smell them, let's talk about maybe if you, And the first time I smelled them, I couldn't pick up any notes. So tell me what you think. I'm smelling mine like I'm drinking yours.
I don't know that I can put a specific note on it yet. Hang on. It's almost an underlying vanilla, but definitely not a super strong. There's something familiar about it. There's something that Okay. Maybe I'll pick up on it in a minute. All right.
I don't remember what you're drinking. Now I gotta look. I gotta cheat.
Gotta look at your cheat sheet.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at
You can't see it.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay. So tell me again, you said you got a little what on there?
Like a very subtle vanilla.
Okay.
And there's something else that's very strong and familiar. And it's like an old familiar.
Okay.
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 Hopefully I'll
go for it.
Just
get right into it.
Ooh, that one's good.
Hot ramen. You had your first Lafroig on the island at 19.
Okay. Wow. I'm just so happy I'm not so like reminiscent that I remember exactly what my first whiskey was. I can also tell you my first wine, my first bit. Like I got them all locked up.
So does it taste how it smelled?
It's fruitier in the taste.
Okay.
And I don't have the vanilla anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm on the same, like, the more I get into it, probably the more I'll pick up on more of those notes. But yeah, for now.
So in chat, were you guys, when you first smelled or drank neat, were you able to pick up notes? Do you like that one?
I do.
Yay. See, I knew it. I knew we'd get her into bourbon. Now I'm going to have to bring a flask to the winery. She's ruined. Okay. So go ahead and start smelling B if you want. So just while she's doing this, guys, next week I will not be live. I'm going to be recovering, but Kira and Jen are going to go live. I have no idea what they're doing or how much fun it's going to be, but I mean, let's just think about Jen Artolino and Kira on my channel without me, well, on mine and Jen's channel without me here, and me being totally high on painkillers and watching it. It should be make for an interesting chat.
So the comment section should be pretty fun. Yeah.
Okay. So Ben Demon Hunter asks, Women of Whiskeys just got here. What are you exploring? Good question. So you missed all the good stuff. This is my new friend, Kathy Jo. We met at the winery, and I am doing a flight of bourbon for her, and we're going to turn her into a bourbon lover. Oh my gosh, are you ready for too much cuteness, you guys?
We have special guests.
Are you ready? Too much cuteness.
Hi, I'm going to pass this one over.
Oh, it's
and
my Ellie. And Mustard.
And this is Mustard. She is like the local town celebrity.
Yes.
Every time she goes into a winery or a pet shop or anything, she is the talk of the town. Starbucks drive-through, especially.
She really is. Mustard is very well known. It's like Cheers. This little winery we go to, we walk in, they're like, hey. It's kind of cool. Yeah, so really Sol Invictus, if you are ever in Star, Idaho. So
yes.
Adriana says, oh my God, Mustard is ridiculously cute.
I agree.
How old is Mustard?
Mustard just turned 5 months a couple days ago. Yes.
Yeah. And Ellie's 2 and Mustard's already bigger than her. So
you are a camera ham, Ellie. Like, yes, I am. Thank you for noticing.
Stacy H, I fell in love with the name Mustard the minute I heard it. Like, I loved her dog more than her because of her name. So, and Mustard's a girl.
Yes.
So, yes, Mike, Livewire Whiskey, Ellie does miss you. Ellie and Mike are very close because he throws her ball until she wears him out. So, Scott Pigsley wants you all to know that the challenge coin that is up for grabs in tonight's drawing is number 42, if that matters to anyone. So the challenge coin from Women of Whiskey is number 42, and the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C921. That's what we are drawing for tonight. So, okay, back to it. Do I need to hold both puppies?
No. I can multitask. Mustard, you're not getting any of this. Sorry, darling.
Yes. So Regs Lugo says that they find that linking notes or smell from a whiskey to a past memory of an experience helps you zero in on specific whiskey notes.
Okay.
So like for me, there was a note I couldn't figure out what it was called. And I was like, it reminds me of when you open up that plastic container of berries in the fridge and it hasn't been washed yet, which comes to find out it was a fruity moss. So,
okay.
But, you know,
at least
usually,
it lines up.
Yeah, usually my tasting notes are food of some sort or a memory. So,
yeah, I'm getting some interest. Like, it sounds horrible, but every once in a while I'm like, this smells like something from my childhood, which is hilarious because we never had whiskeys around in my childhood. So it's something else that I'm smelling.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't put my finger on it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I just had to look and see what.
Do you have an idea what it might be? Is that what the O was?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so, yeah.
You gonna take the puppies? Oh, say bye. Bye to the puppies. Okay. Adriana says women, whiskey, and puppies. And she also says, smells like mustard.
Also
all right. There we go. Thanks for the puppy visit. That made my night. Okay.
That quick Passover was the first time that I was able to hold Ellie.
Oh, you've never held Ellie?
No. Because they're always running around playing together, so.
Thank you, Independent Joe. Yes, if you are interested in extra content and swag bags and being able to vote on what crimes we cover in Criminals of Cocktails and what cocktails we do, join my Patreon. It doesn't cost. You can get in the lowest tier and you still get to vote for everything. In fact, they just voted on the one that we're going to do for March. And so that'll be exciting.
Yes. I just joined the Patreon a few weeks ago. And I have it on my home screen, like not on one of the other screens, on the very first screen on my phone, so I can open it up and review whenever I want to. Nice. I'm in there a lot. Yes, it's worth it. I very much.
She's a super fan.
Yes.
Okay. So this one, okay,
that's good. Like an old barn or something. I was basically raised in a barn in the best way possible. So, yeah. Maybe that's what I was picking up on this one. Okay.
I should have sipped along with you. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't sip along with her.
Do you want to smell with me? At the very least.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to try it.
And then Regs Lugo says, or going on a nature walk, hike through woods in the spring.
Oh, so that wouldn't be it. I am not active.
Again, why we are friends. So Adriana Whiskey Mountains, she does hiking and then does whiskey reviews while she's on hikes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
Go ahead. You do that. Yeah. You do you. I will watch. I will watch.
Absolutely.
I'll drink along.
I will cheer you on.
Oh, that's
I could
hilarious.
do it with horses. We could go on like trail rides, have the horses do all the work, and then stop for whiskey to see.
The Whiskey Reaper. Cheers. How are you? Thanks for coming in. There's only one problem with that. I've never ridden a horse.
That can be fixed. This can work.
I don't know.
We'll wait until the weather's better, at the very least.
Adriana, we're friends because we love whiskey, and you're kind and you're funny, and we're very close to the same height. I'm your friend solely because I'm actually taller than you. So, okay. She also says Kathy Joe and I could be buddies. She worked at horse farms growing up.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Yes. Big Vic thinks that's Weller that you're drinking.
Okay. Are we going to do the reveal at the end? Okay, just that way I can't process of deduction.
Absolutely.
Makes perfect sense. Okay. Great. I like this one.
You do?
I mean, I like the other one too. Am I going to have to rank them at the end?
Yes.
Oh boy. Okay. All right.
Rixigo, I'm exactly 5 feet. Exactly. Ben Deemer says Mountain Hobbit sighting. Be nice. Okay.
It's a good thing. You have a tall torso.
I have a tall torso. That means I have stubby legs.
Well, I'm 5'8", and we're not like horribly different here. So
maybe you have a short torso.
I slump a lot. Yes. I'm a big sloucher.
Okay. So any guesses as she's doing her notes? The other thing is, please chat. Is she starting to talk through what she's smelling and tasting? Give her some ideas on what those tasting notes are.
Yes.
So like for me, I struggle with spices. I know it's a baking note sometimes, but I don't know what spice. So help her out with everything a little bit there. Hey, Mr. Jigs.
Like an old basement. That's a good note. That's one of my favorite things about notes is you can pull them out of anywhere and you're usually not wrong as long as it makes sense to you.
And everybody's palate is different. Everyone's nose is different. Well, everyone's nose is different, but cheers, Deathless Dogs. I'm so glad you're here. I missed you guys tonight. Hot Ramen says, I can just yeet out random spice names. Okay.
I love that.
Oh. Yes, the Whiskey Reaper, that is a good point. Add drops of water to pull out more notes. You know, it's so funny because there's some things that I actually like to throw on like an ice ball. And then there's some, if I do that or I add water, it brings all the ethanol to the surface. So it really depends on what you're drinking, in my opinion.
Yeah. That's why I do like a little baby ice cube usually in it and just kind of let the ice cube add that little bit of water. But you can't do that the first time you try it. No.
I know, Dan, I actually went to set up a reminder so I would watch your stream while I was getting ready. And it showed that you guys were going to go, that you weren't going to go live tonight. So tomorrow night. Okay. So Deathless Dogs is going live tomorrow instead of tonight. Hot Rome is just throwing out random spices now. Now we have cinnamon.
I like it. I don't think I could name anything cardamom because I'm not familiar with cardamom. So I don't think I'll use that one today unless I just can't think of another word.
Cardamom.
Cardamom?
What?
I don't even know how to say it.
I don't know what it is.
Something. Is that on here?
Mr. Whiskey Shits. Hello, friend. How are you? It's good to see you, Adam. Do you smell nutmeg? That is what Whiskey Reaper is asking.
I might.
She might.
Yeah, because for a second there, I was thinking eggnog, and I couldn't figure out why I was thinking eggnog, but I put nutmeg in my eggnog.
I could see eggnog on that one. Yeah.
Okay. And it's like, it smells wet.
Hot Ramen, what the hell does allspice even smell like?
All of them.
I mean, honestly, I don't even know.
Bay leaves.
Bay leaves don't even really have a taste or a smell, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Bubble Bath Bourbon says a bit of cinnamon.
That might also be the eggnog reminiscent.
Yeah. So eggnog reminiscent, is it like you're getting a creamy cinnamony or?
It's the spiciness from it.
It's the spiciness from it.
It's not like the creamy eggnog. It's the spices like the cinnamon and the nutmeg that I typically put in the eggnog.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Spicy and inbred. Is this real? Are they acting? Is this a parody? No, this is giving someone their first full flight of just bourbons. And I mean,
I am a horrible actor. You would know right off the bat. There would be no question.
I'm pretty damn good at it. You'll never know if I'm lying or not, ever. So, Mr. Jig says vanilla or caramel. It's bourbon.
I feel like they all kind of have a vanilla and caramel, like by default. Is this
real life? Or this just fantasy? You don't want me to sing.
You don't want me to sing either. No, these glasses are way too valuable.
So the Whiskey Reaper says, so rye whiskey is off the table. So she knows what she's drinking. She just doesn't know in which glass. So I'll run through it again while you smell and taste that one. We're doing Michter's Small. That's okay. We're doing Michter's Small Batch in any general order here. Woodford Reserve, Old Forester 1910, Rare Breed, and Weller Antique 107. So that's kind of where we are. So we can kind of play along and see if we know which one she's on. Yes, I'm telling you, Tim Evans, it is scientific fact that most women have better sense of smell than men.
And that most women are right.
Always. Learn it now. I still like mine. I like mine. I'm not drinking what she's drinking. I'm just sitting over here drinking.
Getting very different notes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yes, vanilla caramel, it's like...
Okay, and I want to see which one I'm drinking now. I'm peeking. Okay. And some of these are a little bit similar. So, right, you guys would agree there's a couple in here that are kind of similar. Okay, you've done A, B, and C so far. Mm-hmm. What would your favorite be out of A, B, C? A, B, C, D. Speaking of men... Speaking of men who know their wife is right, where is William Delaware?
And Tim, my Tim, other Tim.
Oh, that's funny. Women of whiskeys. Are you bringing another short person into the whiskey world? We need more tall people or even people of average size like myself. Average size like you. She's 5'8", which is the height I always wanted to be. I wanted to grow up to be 5'8". I was so happy to finally hit 5 foot. So
my 15-year-old is about 5'5" right now, and she keeps thinking she wants to go up to 5'8", and I'm like, child, you don't. Trust me on this one. It is very hard to find jeans. Stay at 5'5". It is a good height. Stay there. It is.
I really should have learned to sew being 5 foot. So my mother used to staple my hem up, and she would staple it and send me to school. Yeah.
I'm at banana on A. I just went back to A, and I got a little banana.
She's banana on A. So, I was going to throw a barrel proof in there, but I thought that would just be mean. I do have, well, actually, nope, there's a barrel proof in there. We got the rare breed in there. But I was looking at some of my higher proof ones, and I thought, no, maybe next time. But we are giving away the ECBP C921 tonight.
And marshmallow on B.
Marshmallow on B.
That's a new one.
Marshmallow. Is it like a raw marshmallow or a toasted one?
Yeah, like a toasted one.
So a toasted marshmallow. Don't give her the Bookers. Why? Why not the Bookers? I might give you Bookers after this.
Okay. We've got more glasses.
We do have more glasses. Okay, so Mike, C921 was your favorite from last year. Okay. My favorite was C920. C921 came right up on the back end for me. It's a very solid pour. I really like it. Jason Busey says I should throw some Talisker 18 in and ruin her for life. It's the best whiskey on the shelf right now. I think Tim likes that, though, her husband.
I think you might be right.
The Whiskey Reaper says, last time I gave a rookie a Stag Junior, she spit it out. Wow. Really? That's just, I can't spit out Stag Junior. Regs Lugo says, C921 is my preferred last year, but I didn't get to taste A121. I'll be honest, I was underimpressed with the A121. I mean, it was okay, but definitely better ones out there, in my opinion. And no one's opinion is wrong. It's a matter of taste. Okay.
I think A so far is my favorite.
A is your favorite
of these
so far.
three.
Of those three. Okay. So, and then what would your next one be?
Probably B. Nothing wrong with C, for the record.
Got it. All right. We're going to go back and see if this changes.
I don't dislike any of them.
Oh, hot ramen. A121 was your favorite. See, it's really a matter of preference, I guess. William Davilar. Where is William Davilar? William Davilar is where he always is when I'm live streaming. He is out in the gazebo smoking a cigar.
And my husband is with him.
Yes. So the boys are out there having cigars. The girls are in here. Well, they're drinking whiskey too. They're drinking peated scotch, I think.
Yeah, they took like 6 bottles out to the kitchen so that they could decide what they wanted.
Yeah, it's going to be a night.
And then they wouldn't be bothering us.
Oh, goodness. Thank you, everybody, for still here and for hanging out with us. Looks like we've got a decent amount of people in chat tonight. I really appreciate your support and wonder why y'all just keep coming back. I don't know, but, thank you for it. Thank you for your support. And if you're so inclined, please hit the like button, maybe subscribe, and hit the notifications bell so that you get reminded of things like Criminals and Cocktails, which we do the 4th Wednesday of every month. It's true crime and a different cocktail each time.
I'm excited for the next
If you like true crime, 4th Wednesday. If you don't like true crime, maybe just skip my live that week. I don't know, but we have fun with it. And Jen Artolino, she makes a fantastic cocktail and it's a good time. She does so much research on like the criminals, like the investigative part of it. And then I like to get into the backstory of how the hell did this person get so screwed up. So
that's my favorite part.
That's your favorite
yes.
part? Oh my
What happened in the
gosh.
history?
And there he is. There he is, having a cigar with Kathy Jo's husband. It's funny because he, a lot of times he'll be in chat, but he'll have the sound down. Like he doesn't listen to my lives.
Well, that's what husbands do.
Maybe he hears me talk enough throughout the day. I don't know. Independent Joe, thank you so much. He is like the best wrench. He drops everybody's links. So cheers, Independent Joe, for all that you do. I will say I do have a new merch site that I don't even think that link goes anywhere anymore. It's really easy. It's just womenofwhiskies.com. So check that out. But thank you for dropping so much stuff. So the glassware is on that site now instead of the what is it? Glass on something. I don't know. See, I'm so bad.
And I got one.
You did get one.
I did. I was very excited about it. I got one of these.
You got a rocks glass too.
I did. Yes. Yes, I did.
To make cocktails in.
Yes. I'll be using it next Wednesday. No, 2 Wednesdays from now. Yes.
Ben Demoner says, all hail Ardbeg. Did you guys see this one? I love this one. So this is, oh my goodness. This is the committee release of the Ardbeg. But I don't think you can see it because on this side, my light is too bright. I need to move it. But it's got Women of Whiskeys engraved in it right down here. And it was just super exciting. I don't know. I'm a dork like that, but I love it. Yes, Ardbeg, everybody says. All right, you're on D. What do you smell on D?
Nail polish remover. Like the first thing that hits. I get more underneath of it, but the first one. Yeah.
Let me see what you're drinking. Oh.
That being said, my mother is a nail tech, so I kind of grew up around. It's a very, very familiar scent to me.
It's that memory. It popped right out at you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yes.
Anybody have any idea of which one she's drinking where she's getting on the nose nail polish remover? Lola says that's the ethanol.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
so Bourbon Baller says that's a barrel proof.
Okay.
His guess is that's our barrel proof.
Okay.
So that would be our only barrel proof in here is the rare breed. So Bubble Bath thinks it's Bourbon Baller thinks it's the rare breed. Rex Lugo says try different distances of nosing.
Okay.
And Robotic says nail polish remover is delicious in a pinch. Hi, everybody.
Good to know.
Good to see you, Robotic. Yes, Scott Pixley, that is a common nose. Yeah.
Okay.
So again, we're doing Michter Small Batch, Weller Antique 107, Rare Breed, Woodford Reserve, and Old Forester 1910. Yes. So what else do you have on there? But if you can you get through that nail polish, that ethanol? Can you get through it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm trying to break through it, but
when it hits you at the beginning,
yes.
it's hard to break through that. Okay,
probably especially because it's just so familiar for me.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, Whiskey Mountains. I love rare breed too, which is why I got so many backups because it's starting to get hard to find here, believe it or not. Robotic, it doesn't taste good. They must be talking about the nail polish remover. It doesn't taste good, but it'll get you drunk. Yeah, that's probably true. Yes, thank you, Mike. We are also giving away, Scott Pigsley has added to our giveaway tonight a Women of Whiskey's Challenge coin number 42. 1910 is a bit hot, says Regs Lugo. So it could be that or the Wild Turkey Rare Breed. All solid guesses on this. Adriana gives you another pointer, says keep your mouth slightly open when you're nosing and it kind of, and then kind of smelling while sipping too.
Okay.
Yeah, bubble bath bourbon. We might actually go back through these with a drop of water if we have time. It's we're about halfway through. Yep. I did tell her, I said, you don't have to drink it all, but it's okay if you do.
But if you do, that's fine.
It's fine. No one judges here.
Okay.
And if they do it quietly. Quiet judgment.
I can't pull out anything specific on this one.
Do you still get that punch of ethanol when you taste it?
Not nearly as strong. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't put a word on this one yet. But I really pulled out the banana and the marshmallow on A and B when I came back through.
So maybe when you come back through? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're really not getting...
Let me see if I can do that real quick.
Oh.
Because I can go over to the Freeland Spirits.
You can. You can go ahead and try the one that you were warming up with. And Regs Lugo, not only does she have a DD, but she also lives 10 minutes away and I have 2 spare bedrooms.
Yes.
So
if we drew a straight line from your house to my house, the winery would be right on
middle.
that line. Like it's a very convenient. Yeah, it's nice.
Way too convenient. I'm glad the winery is only open on the weekends. Or she'd probably convert me from whiskey to wine.
They might get, yeah. Okay. Let me go over here.
Lilith says that the banana is the Old Forester. That's her guess. So she's guessing A is the Old Forester. And Hot Ramen says the Old Forester 1910 is all cherries and dark chocolate. Regs Lugo says, Michelle is a real friend. Will you also be offering a morning breakfast menu? Yes. She will cook anything I ask for me in exchange for sleeping in that room.
Yeah, I would too. I love cooking breakfast.
Yes, Mr. Jiggs, stumbling distance.
Yeah, I mean, essentially. It'd be a long stumble, but yes, essentially.
I told her they came over one time and I said, so this is the only time I show you where everything is. Next time you just fend for yourself at my house. If you want something, you just go get it.
And I do.
She does.
I do.
I love it.
Yes. And so does my dog. She eats out of Ellie's bowl.
Yes.
Like she makes herself more comfortable than any of us. She comes walking in and
mustard rules my house now.
She does. She's the queen. Okay.
Okay. And yep, Scott Pigsley says that the 1910 could be the marshmallow one as well, which was B. All right. So you're on D now.
Yes. I still can't pull. I'm looking through my cheat sheet down here.
Still not able to pull a note on that one. Okay.
No,
that's all right.
Maybe on the second round.
Okay.
Okay. We'll come back to it.
So we're going to move on to the last one, which is E.
Okay. Clear. Okay. I just a few seconds ago looked down at what this glass says.
Oh,
which
yes.
is perfect.
Yes.
It's. I don't know if it'll pick up on the camera.
So she is drinking out of an I Whiskey She Wines,
yes.
Glen. I Whiskey She Wines is a YouTube channel, husband and wife, and she was a wine drinker and he was a whiskey drinker, and they kind of documented their journey.
Perfect.
You will know her when you see her. She's coming on my show again, and she comes in like a wrecking ball. She's fun. Okay, actually, I've met them in person. The more she drinks, the more ears get red. How many glasses left? As many as she wants.
I mean,
the Whiskey Reaper.
Yes.
We're on our last taste. Bubble Bath Bourbon says B is probably Woodford Reserve. Okay. What a great sport she is. She's fun. I'm glad she's doing this. Oh my goodness, robotic. What also works is going way too hard, then slowly weaning yourself off from the damage you've done to yourself. In short, Russo pour, a barrel proof, and just believe in yourself. So a Russo pour is when you fill it all the way to the very
okay.
top.
Okay. I call that Monday.
You did see the size of her wine glass in that picture, right? I actually said, send me a picture of you with a wine glass, and that is what she sent me.
Oh, the Deathless Dogs. So did you just say the dog's name is Mustard? Yes.
The dog's name is Mustard. It is the best name ever, and it fits the dog perfectly.
Yes, she is a dachshund. She is a shaded cream dachshund. So she is yellow with like little black points everywhere, and yeah, she's my Mustard. I came up with her name before she was ever born. It's wonderful.
Hey, Thrasher, cheers. How are you? Just coming right on in with the comment. Yeah, there's that. Love women and wieners. I'm actually lying down with 2 big hairy black wieners and a smooth brown one. Keep it up, ladies. Cheers. Okay, what do you smell and eat? Bubble Bath Bourbon. You're talking about dogs, right?
We're hoping. Although my husband is also the king of making those types of jokes whenever he's with Mustard, so I totally get it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is a stronger vanilla than A. That was like, I think, the first note that I threw out.
Okay, yep. So you think there's more vanilla in that one?
And I'm getting another like chemically smell off of it. So again, the ethanol, but it's not nail polish.
So it's different. It's a different type. Okay. Would you say like medicinal or
like something you would use to clean with?
Okay. So like a disinfectant?
Maybe. Yeah. I think so.
Oh my goodness, yes, Lil. Mustard and egg roll should be friends. Dan, did you hear that? You have to come to Idaho so that egg roll and mustard can be friends.
Yes. What is egg roll? What kind of a dog is egg roll? I'm very excited for this.
Oh, I'll show you pictures of egg roll.
All right, perfect.
Hot Ramen wants to know if it's lemon pledge.
No.
Yeah, she probably would like the Peerless Double Oak. Lysol?
I'm almost getting like a Melaleuca. Like a tea tree oil.
Eucalyptus, tea tree, that kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Trev's in the house. The Bourbon Wrench. Cheers. Just in time to see her wrap up. My friend Kathy Jo here is doing a flight of bourbons. I met her at the winery. She's my actual real life local friend. I have one.
So robotic said like a hospital hallway, and I was thinking something, like a hospital cleaning something. So
okay.
Yeah.
And Trev is drinking wine right now.
Ah, good for you.
What kind? What kind are you drinking, Trev? Red, white?
Made from grapes.
Rosé? Nerd alert, says Ben Demon Hunter. Jerry Black's here. Cheers, Jerry Black. How's it going? The wife had me binge watching Inventing Anna on Netflix. I haven't started that because I have to finish binge watching 1883 first.
Yes, you do.
Oh, he's drinking Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, it's all your fault. I've been staying up to like 1 o'clock in the morning watching 2 or 3 episodes at a time.
It's good though.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Don't start it. It's addicting. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready? You ready to dive into it? Are you still pulling notes out?
I'm getting like this one might have that butterscotchy flavor.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Demon Hunter, 1883. I was like, I liked Yellowstone. 1883 is like, okay, kind of like a prequel. It's so good.
It's
I
good.
I thought I would like it. It's so good.
I didn't think I would like it.
Because you don't like Westerns.
Yeah,
which is it's not a Western. It's really
that's
not.
what I grew up doing, but
it's freaking fantastic.
It's good. It's very good. I did grow up on Tim McGraw.
And it stars Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, and you can't even hardly recognize Faith Hill. They did such a good job.
I had to Google it to verify. I was like, I knew she was in it, but I wasn't sure that was who she was.
And also, the girl, like the main actress, the blonde.
Elsa.
Yes. Mm-hmm. She looks just like Jennifer Lawrence, in my opinion. Like they could be twins.
Yes, she's wonderful.
Yes, 1883 is like a prequel to Yellowstone.
Yes.
So it's back in like the 1800s when they're coming that way. They're making the voyage. I know it sounds really lame, but it's not.
It's really good.
Okay.
It's so good.
We just go down these rabbit holes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Did you taste it?
Yes.
I didn't. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I missed it. I was talking about shows.
Tasting it is where I got the butterscotch.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
See, I don't pay attention.
Yes.
I don't pay attention.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Aiden, I'm sorry I didn't see you in here. Cheers, Aiden. Thanks for coming in.
How many raffle entries do we have so far?
I don't know how many raffle entries we have, but we are going to shut that down. I would say in about 10-ish minutes. I know Trish, Whiskey Eyes, is going live after us. So I'm sure someone will drop her link in. Make sure you jump over and check out her live stream. So you got about 10-ish minutes to get into the drawing for Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C921 and a challenge coin from Women of Whiskeys. Yeah, that's me.
It's not a conflict of interest if I...
Number 42 that Scott Pigsley has thrown in.
It's not
there are only 17 entries at the moment, so that's good odds.
Can I get a ticket?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can she get a ticket, guys? Is that okay if she gets a ticket?
If I don't
she's
pick
not
the
doing the drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
I'm going to say she's fine.
All right.
Raise your hand if you think she's not fine.
Because, I'm pretty sure my husband's watching this going, you better get some of those tickets, man.
It's probably true.
Sure, yeah.
Your husband can get tickets.
He doesn't have that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
She's getting tickets
it's
for her husband.
It's easier if I do it. Okay.
Yeah, Aiden. So country singer. Hot Ramen's cool with it. He's like,
all right,
do it.
Cool. Thank you, Hot Ramen.
They're not coming back for another season?
No. But they're
Why would you make me watch it?
It's good though. It cleans up nicely.
Mm-hmm.
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 It's
like Lost?
I'm not going to say you're going to love the ending. I will say they tied it together well. But they're doing every 50-ish years. Yeah, they're doing generations. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. It'll be great.
Thank you, Adriana, for dropping Trisha's link to go play games and drink whiskey and have fun. It's actually quite a hoot over there. Lil says 100% Kathy Joe can have some entries.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so I am going to go here. All right. I'm going to do one more sip of this, see if I can.
And then we're going to go. Okay, so you liked A, B, C in that order.
Mm-hmm.
Does D or E come ahead of any of those now?
I think it'll now go A, B, E, C, D.
A, B, E, C, D.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you want to go back through anything else?
I need to test that D again.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you never got a note off it.
Right. I couldn't put a name on it yet. Okay. Okay. I am in for 2 now.
Okay. So Mike, Kathy Joe's in for 2. Oh, see, Adriana, that's fun. When you think you're all done with a series of books and all of a sudden, surprise, there's another one.
Okay, so I said that this one had a stronger vanilla.
That's the one, isn't that the one you thought hit you in the face with ethanol?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it was C that had a stronger vanilla.
It was.
One of us should really be writing this down.
It is on the internet.
That's true. That's true. We could just rewind. Okay, when I went back, I I got hit with something.
Regs Lugo's in for Mike. Thank you, Regs. Got the 2 from my nemesis's wife, Mike says. Oh, man. You're in for it now, Tim. And I know Tim's watching at this point. So actually, you guys would get along. You guys will have to meet someday.
It's hard not to like Tim. He's very
nice. He's fun.
He is, yes.
Okay, so what'd you pull off that? Anything?
It's a dessert of some sort.
Okay, so she thinks D is a dessert of some sort.
You know what it is?
What is it?
Mini donuts.
The which kind?
Like the mini donuts that you get at like the fair or at football games or rodeos for me.
Oh,
and like you dip
the
them.
Deep fried ones.
Yes,
I guess all donuts are
well, that's true. Like the little mini ones, and then they usually come with like a little cup of chocolate and a little cup of like caramel or maple, and then you just like, and they're typically covered in sugar.
All right, so we have mini donuts is what she pulled out of.
Creme brulee. Ooh,
is it? Could it be a creme brulee type thing? Good call. And Deathless Dogs, Dan loves that note. See, she gets notes like me.
It's a good note. Our college here, Boise State, like of all the concession signs, that's the longest one, time and time again.
Yeah. So for those of I got story time. Are you ready? So Kathy Joe, if you guys have ever heard of, we have BSU here, Boise State University, and we're famous for the blue turf on the football field.
Some people say it gives them headaches. I say you're just fine. Get over it.
So it's the BSU Broncos, and you're like the Bronco girl?
Officially, yes.
Bronco girl.
Yes.
So she rides her horse through the field with the big Bronco flag.
Yes.
And she's all bedazzled out. And
it's very fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I know a celebrity.
And Mustard. The other celebrity.
And Mustard is a celebrity too. Hot Rama says panna cotta? Panna cotta?
I don't think I've ever had that.
I don't know what panna cotta is. I live under a rock. It's okay. Okay. So I think we have our notes. Are you sticking with this, or do you need to switch out your faves?
I might switch C and wait, no. Because I went A, B. I might switch C and D. Well, but I love the problem is I don't dislike any of them. I know.
We still have a little time. They still have 5 minutes to get their entries in, and then we'll do the drawing.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
It's okay. Don't forget to go see Trish afterwards. Again, I mean, if you're so inclined, you could like and subscribe to the channel. You could just like the channel. You could like the stream.
Yeah.
Join the Patreon.
Yes. Do that. Seriously, I'm addicted to it.
That's because you're my friend.
That's part of it.
Lil says no rush, she says. So no rush. Drink them, enjoy them, smell them, and decide which one you like.
Yes.
Is there one you don't like?
No.
She likes bourbon.
Yes. There is not a single one that I don't like.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I purposely did not give her any that were finished in a wine cask because we know she likes wine.
Oh, yes. We've pulled a couple of those down and had them so far.
I did have her try, the other night I had her try a Starlight Port Finished and the Blackened Willet.
Yeah.
You liked the Starlight.
Yes.
I almost threw the double oak in here, but I didn't.
Not this time. Yes, I am converted.
So Bubble Bath Bourbon says, on board for bourbon, time for scotch. Irish. We'll go to Irish next. We'll go to Irish.
All right, steps.
Okay. Hot Robin thinks you're going to pick 1910. Hot Robin's calling it 1910.
Okay. If that's A, you win the invisible prize.
The invisible. Adriana, new Bourbon Lovin' Whiskey girl. Has she joined the Facebook group?
Yes. Yes, I have.
You know who else did? Dana today.
Did she?
Yes. My other friend from the winery, but she works there.
She said she would be on, but I haven't seen her yet. It might just because she hasn't commented yet.
Are you here?
If you know
Dana,
me personally
and
you haven't commented, you need to. Please.
Yes. So if any of Kathy Jo's friends are here, just say hi. Say I'm Kathy Jo's friend. Because I'd love to see you. I'd love to know you're here.
You can do the redhead hand raise emoji if you'd like.
There's a red head hand emoji?
There is on mine.
Okay.
There is, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I might
Isaiah
have
is
something
in for
special.
4. Okay, so Regs Lugo, he thinks that too. All right.
Okay.
So we are going A,
Yes.
then
Yes. A, then
yes.
I like them all. Like it feels weird putting any of them at the end because they're all great.
Well, that's okay. There's always one you kind of like just a little bit more.
Yes.
You're not going to hurt their feelings.
No. Okay, so I believe I'm gonna go through
Okay.
my perceived order of.
I have to tell you this because this does pertain to our Monday morning that we had after being at the winery.
Yeah.
Bourbon Rendezvous says, when you wine all night, you'll wake up with a headache. When you bourbon all night, you wake up all right.
I like that.
Yeah. Our
That's
Monday
great.
was rough. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Which is why I did not jump on Livewire Sunday night because no one should ever see that. It was a good time.
We had a lot of fun. We did.
So did Mustard and Ellie.
Yes. And we ate a lot of food.
We ate so much food. I'm like pulling stuff out of the fridge.
Yeah.
Barbecue pork and Chinese barbecue pork.
Yes. Mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks.
It was great. Yes. I'm a foodie, so made my day. Okay.
I gave you all the pre-made shit.
I showed up with microwave tamales today, so
that's true, but they were tamales, so you're okay.
Yes. Okay, so
oh,
I still think A, favorite, yes. Okay, and then I said B.
Yeah, Regs Lugo, that's I would agree. My night will and how my day went and everything will determine what I'm in the mood for. I kind of have my basic sippers that I start with that I usually go to. Okay, so we have A.
Mm-hmm.
Hot ramen, that is so true. I never eat breakfast unless I've had a little bit of really good bourbon, maybe like one glass too many. I wake up like wanting food. When we did the Idaho meetup, we took Mike Stahl and his wife to a restaurant here called Bacon, and we ordered a flight of bacon. And
I haven't been there yet.
Oh my gosh, you have to go to Bacon.
I do.
Bacon,
I need to
and
go
more
there.
bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Adriana says that she's guessing nail polish one is potentially Rare Breed, which would be last place. She says, my feelings will be hurt, but not as hurt as if it was Knob Creek. Yeah. Yes, Regs Lugo, bacon flight. You get shot glasses of various different kinds of bacon. It's so good.
We need to go to Brick 29 one time. They have the best bacon in the world.
I went to Brick 29 when I first moved to Idaho, which might have been a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If there's any of you that are local and want to join us for Brick 29,
let's do it.
We're going.
It's
we'll have bacon.
And drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to switch C and D.
Okay, so we're going A, C,
A, B, E, C, no, D, C.
D, C.
Yeah.
A, B, E, D, C.
Abidic. Abidic.
Can you say that? No, just
no.
kidding. Abidic is what she said.
I've been playing a lot of Wordle. I've been trying to make up the most ridiculous words just to get letters.
Yes, Mike, thank you for reminding me. Last call for the giveaway for the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C921 bottle. And Scott Pixley has thrown in a Women of Whiskey's Challenge coin number 42. So while we just go through this and I do the reveal, I will stop this in 60 seconds and then he can randomize.
Okay.
So let's see what she picked. Are you guys ready? Experienced Whiskey Old Guy says, I shall start a campaign for you to be Broncos girl here in Colorado. Start packing your bags.
Like Denver? Because I'm in. I'm in.
Is Tim okay with that?
He lived in Aspen, Denver.
Oh.
I mean, it's the other side of the state,
All
but
right.
Tim's been in Colorado.
Yeah.
He lived there for a few years.
I would not want to do the winters there. I barely tolerate the winters here. I had like a full-on meltdown with that little tiny bit of snow we got today. Pissed me off.
You know what? I might take back what I said about Denver. I hate that airport.
It's
haunted.
Well, it's awful. It's so bumpy.
Yes.
Well, not the airport bumpy, but
Yeah. I might take back what I said.
Mike Rigsley goes in for one more. And with that, we're going to go ahead and cut off the giveaway. So Mike, if you want to tell us how many numbers we have. Winters are better than Utah. Okay, so let's do the reveal. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. A, which was her favorite. Anybody have guesses on what A was?
I don't think we have.
That was her fruity banana vanilla.
I saw a lot of guesses on B.
Bourbon Rendezvous just hit enter. So if you want to throw Bourbon Rendezvous in, that'd be great. Mike. Okay. Bubble Bath Bourbon thinks it's 1910.
Okay.
And Mr. Jiggs thinks it's Woodford.
Okay.
Deathless Dogs also thinks it's 1910.
Okay. Old Forester. Okay.
Okay. Here we go. A was Old Forester 1910.
Yes. Okay. There we go.
That is a solid drink. Yes. You can, right now, you can find that at most places in Idaho. It is getting a little bit harder to find, the 1910 and the 1920. But that was your favorite of the night.
All right.
Okay. All right. Then we've got, yes, keep that on the bar, Whiskey Third says. Your next favorite was B. And I don't remember what your notes were on B.
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow was B, yes.
That one was one of, but I don't remember.
Rigsley says easy call, yeah.
And Bubble Bath Bourbon says banana was dead giveaway.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm glad that wasn't like a totally weird note that
you did
didn't make any sense. So
yeah, when you said the fruity banana, I was like, oh, nice. Good job. Okay, so
this was marshmallow.
B was marshmallow, and you said a little banana on that too originally.
Did I?
Okay. Okay. All right. Any guesses on that? Okay, Lil thinks that one's Woodford. Pixley thinks it's Woodford. Okay. It was Woodford Reserve.
Nice. Okay.
Yep, it was.
Which I've had this one before. My husband likes this one.
So
and I'm pretty sure he's poured it for me before.
Okay.
So
all right.
Yeah.
Now I
think
I thought about pouring you the Woodford Double Oak.
Oh yeah.
It's hit or miss picking it up here. Which is why I put in the regular.
Mm-hmm.
I started off my whiskey journey with Eagle Rare, which I've given you, Wild Turkey 101, Woodford Reserve, some of those, Michter's. Those were all ones that I started with. So, Rex Lugo, her name is Kathy Jones. And
I'll take it though.
Redhead has skills. The force is strong with this one.
I'll take it.
Right? She's a natural. She was born to drink bourbon. If she's, it skipped on me. If she's picking up those notes so early in palate development, agreed. I could not do that in the beginning at all. I would sit down with like the notes wheel and I'm like, I don't know. So,
but I picked up most of them on my second round. That's what was interesting.
Yeah.
I had to like go through a few and then go back, and then I got the banana and the marshmallow and yeah.
Okay. Aaron says Woodford is so simple and straightforward. Banana nut bread.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Your next favorite was E.
Yes.
And what were your notes on E?
What were my notes?
Acclamation of the palate. Yeah. Bubble Bath says hashtag gingers.
Yes.
Now, isn't this the one you said mini donuts, or was that?
No, that was
D. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember what I said for E, and that was the most recent too.
What do you taste?
C was the one where I was picking up on the eggnog things, or was that B? I'm trying to remember all the words that I threw out. Was this one? I don't remember. Remember. Yeah.
So, did anybody have any guesses on that last one, E, that she was tasting? I want to say
this one was stronger caramel.
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch. Yes, it was butterscotch.
It was butterscotch. Okay. So,
Mhm.
and Mike, did I miss where you gave me a number? I'm so sorry. Was E the eucalyptus or was that D?
I think D.
Okay.
Because I started off, D was very strong.
No, Scott, it was not the
Yeah.
nail polish one. D was
No,
the nail
that was
polish
it, yes.
one. Okay.
Nail polish and mini donuts.
Okay. So E, you said, has butterscotchy,
Yes.
a stronger caramel. E was the rare breed. That was the
Okay.
highest proof of all the ones that you drank. So it was not the ethanol forward. It
Okay.
was not the one that was nail polish. So,
Everybody thought that one was D. 40 entries, yay!
all right. So what that means is, Kathy Jo, as a guest, you have to pick a number between 1 and 40. Oh, you bought.
Because I bought one.
She cannot pick it. I have to pick a
Mm-mm.
number. I have to pick two numbers. So our first number will be for the Women of Whiskey's Challenge coin. And I'm going to pick number 27. And Whiskey Mountain says, wahoo, rare breed. Okay. Next we had D.
Yes,
Yes.
mini donuts and nail polish remover.
Mini donuts and nail polish remover for
the one
D.
that everybody thought was rare breed.
Yes.
Yes.
So does anybody have any guesses on the mini donuts from the fair?
It's one of these, but I don't know if anybody
Yeah, so
remembers
what's
what the
left
five
is
were.
Weller Antique 107 or the Michter's Small Batch. That's what's left. So Lil thinks it's the Weller.
Okay.
And Tim Evans gets to flip a coin. Congratulations, Tim Evans. You won a Women of Whiskey's Challenge coin, number 42. Okay, so I'm going to pick one more number for the Elijah Craig.
Okay.
I'm going to pick number 6. So let us know after that's randomized. We'll go on to your second to last favorite, which was D.
Yes.
Now, D was D? I don't know what D was.
Notes?
Yeah.
That was nail polish remover and mini donuts.
That was nail polish remover. So Michter's Small Batch, she got the donuts and was it C, the nail polish remover? I don't know. I guess I should have wrote this shit down. Scott Pigsley wins the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Congratulations. And I will get that out to you now that we have figured out what I did wrong when I shipped you your coins. I have the correct address and I will get that out to you. Congratulations. Thank you for everyone that donated to support the channel. I really do appreciate that. I love doing this, and just that little bit really helps. It's less money I have to take out of my pocket to do something that I love and hang out with you guys. So thank you for that. Well, C, that leaves one thing. Yes. C was your
I didn't not like it. Just for the record. Just because it was my 5th favorite doesn't mean it wasn't good.
That was the Weller Antique 107.
But it's good because you said this is the hardest one to find here.
Yes.
So
you didn't fall in love with something that you can't have.
Exactly.
So there you go. Now, what'll be fun is in a year from now when we sit down and do this again with her, and it's a totally different.
Yes.
Yes. Bubble Bath Bourbon, most allocated, least liked. Yeah. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with Kathy Jo and I, and Mustard and Ellie.
Yes.
And don't forget, I'm here every Wednesday for you. On the 4th Wednesday of the month is Jen Artolino and I doing Criminals of Cocktails. I know we have an extra Wednesday in the month, so you'll probably see a bonus episode at some point for that. And Patreon's got to vote on what we're going to do. So stay tuned for cocktails and true crime. Next Wednesday, I will not be here, but Jen Artolino and Kira are going to run the show. So that should be fun. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification button. The only thing left for me to say to you all, the channel after this, head on over. That is Trish Whiskey Eyes. Someone's going to, we got Whiskey Mountains that dropped that link right there. So make sure you get over there. Thank you, Zophar920, for saying hit the like. I will tell you guys the one thing I always say, and I truly, truly mean it, and this is a great example of that. There's no wrong way to drink your whiskey. Just share it with your friends and drink it how you like it. So cheers, everyone. Thanks again for a great Wednesday. Cheers, Kathy
Cheers.
Joe.